Hello Aries and welcome to my channel. This is Hidden Faces Tarot. This will be a reading for the mid-month of June 2022. This is a general reading, so it may not apply to every single Aries, okay? So take the messages as it resonates. This may apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node signs. So if you know your placements in your birth chart, that's usually helpful, okay? As you can see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards with some clarification and some oracle messages, so we can get right into it, Aries. So the deck I'm using today is the Tarot of Opposition. It's actually two mirroring images of the same card, but one's a positive aspect and one's a negative aspect, okay? So the first message here we have here is the Temperance card for you, Aries, and it's actually in the upright position, okay? So this is saying that you are definitely coming into balance in your energy, Aries, okay? At some point you were probably, sitting in a really imbalanced state, okay? This could be, somebody throwing you off your game, or you simply just not being able to find the balance in your energy, okay? But now it's in the upright position, so you are and have managed to find the balance, okay? Now to clarify the Temperance upright, we do have the Magician, and we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? In the reverse though. So now, with these two messages here, what it's telling me, Aries, that you were dealing with somebody that was a little bit of, a trickster, okay? With the Magician card this is somebody that, has their tools, and they kind of maneuver with their tools, because the Magician can, when he has all the tools, he can sort of manipulate, things in his life, okay, that can work in his favor. And I think for you, Aries, you're starting to realize that, you're able to manifest these things out of your life as well. Things that bring you imbalance, okay? You have the capability of releasing any kind of energies that, just bring instability in your life, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Wheel of Fortune is about karmic cycle, okay? This is about being stuck in a karmic cycle with an individual where you keep doing things on repeat. The energy is on repeat, okay? And, I think that with you here, it's, with this Temperance card here in the upright position, it's showing that you are really, manifesting and starting to realize the kind of energies that are around you, okay? Now to clarify the Magician, I actually got the 8 of Wands in reverse. Now, the reason that I'm saying that this Magician is a little bit of a trickster is because, with the 8 of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that plays mind games a little bit, okay? And, this is somebody that stops you from progressing forward, okay? Because the 8 of Wands is somebody that tries to stall a situation, tries to pull you back, okay? This is somebody that is, but they do it in it's like a clever way where you won't realize that this person is actually pulling you back. So that's why I'm saying, because the Magician he's not in reverse, right? So there's not a full-blown manipulation where you can see it. So this is why there's some sort of stagnation, but I think over time you're starting to realize that keeping somebody in your life is actually keeping you stuck in a certain, progression in your life, okay, with this 8 of Wands in reverse. And when I clarified the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, I actually got the 9 of Cups, okay? So when I see these two cards here as well, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the 9 of Cups, it's telling me that somebody is keeping you stuck in a cycle with them because it's for their own selfish reasons, okay? Because with the 9 of Cups here, this is somebody that, is doing it for selfish reasons. This is a self-fulfilling card, okay? So they're trying to keep you stuck on purpose in a situation here, or, just so you don't progress forward, Aries. So, I think you're starting to recognize this kind of energy in your life now. Perhaps before you obviously didn't notice that, Aries, and now you're starting to see this person for who they truly are, okay? The next message here we have is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, this is in reverse now, okay? Because as you can see, this is a more negative aspect of the card. And then this is a more positive aspect of the card, where this is a, a young, sweet energy. As you can see, she's offering her cup, right? But in this version of the card, this is the person actually drinking from their own cup. They have no intention of offering any kind of emotion back, okay? So this is somebody that you're dealing with that, they had no intention to ever give back to you, okay, Aries? And we can see that they try to keep you stuck in a, in a cycle where it brought a lot of instability to you, right? But by you bringing back the temperance and the upright, that's you regaining your balance, okay? The next message here, we have to clarify the Page of Cups in the reverse is the Seven of Wands in reverse. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, okay? Now, Aries, for you, you've regained your balance because you're starting to see this person for who they really are with the Page of Cups in reverse, that they have no intentions of ever reciprocating the kindness, the emotions, the care, into the situation back. So you've decided with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, to just give up on this situation. You're just giving up the fight, okay? You're giving up the fight because you realize that it's not going to change the situation with this individual. Because Knight of Swords in reverse is, it's a fight. It's wanting to go back in and, just continue arguing with this person or fighting with this person. But you're realizing and you're seeing this person that they're not worth your time anymore, okay? At one point in time, with the Seven of Wands, you did stand up to them, right? But you realized that it wasn't getting anywhere. So you just are no longer wanting to engage with this individual. And all it does, it really just brings you an imbalance, okay, in your own energy. The next message here we have is the Emperor. Now, by releasing this energy, Aries, you have really stepped into your power, okay? Because this is the Emperor in the upright position. This is you taking control of your situation. You've kind of, sat back on your throne now, and you are taking control of the situation. You're taking your power back, okay? To clarify the Emperor upright, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the World. You decided, with the Five of Pentacles, you're no longer going to allow this person to affect you, where you feel a sense of loss, okay? Where you feel a sense of, constantly knocking on their door, looking for validation of some sort, okay? You are done keeping yourself out in the cold, okay? Because this person doesn't get affected when you are not engaging with them, okay? This person doesn't care if you're there or you're not there. The only reason they want to keep you around is for their own selfish reasons, or keep you stuck in a certain mindset because it's for their own reasons, okay? It's for their own ego, so that they can feel good about themselves. But as soon as you take your power back and stop keeping yourself out in the cold and closing out this old cycle, you gain back your power with your own energy, and you no longer are giving it to this individual. And the Emperor is your card, Aries, so that is definitely you coming in your power, okay? The next message here we have is the Devil. The Devil is in the reverse position here because, as we know, that the negative aspect of the Devil, which is, the usual connotation of the Devil, is that you're tied to something very negative, okay? This could be, a sense of approval from this person. This could be, a sense of letting them control your life, letting them control how you think, okay? But this is you releasing this person, okay? Because once you release the Devil, you start listening to your guides. You start listening to your angels. You start looking for better support around you, okay? And that's when you start releasing the negative energies that keep you bounded to something that's not very healthy, okay? And now that you have released that, you're able to seek guidance elsewhere, okay? That's a little bit more positive, a little bit more healthy. And you're starting to see the positive connections that you can have with people. Once you get rid of the negative stuff that kind of clouds your judgment, that stops you from seeing the good in people, that's what was happening with this person, okay? But now you're starting to get a different opinion of relationships, connections, and what you should keep in your life and what you shouldn't keep in your life, okay? Now, to clarify the devil in the reverse, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's very loving, very nurturing, very caring. This is somebody that gives love unconditionally. This is the Queen of Cups. So she just, when you meet someone that is in a Queen of Cups energy, you can recognize, their nurturing side, their loving side, their caring side very quickly. And by you releasing this toxic devil energy, you're able to sort of come back into your energy of being the Queen of Cups, okay? Being more loving, being more caring, being more nurturing, because it's kind of like when that energy that drained you left your life, you became a more loving version of yourself, which was taken away in the past, okay? The next message here we have is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse is no longer dealing with anyone that's selfish, somebody that, only is about themselves. It's about me, okay? This is the Nine of Cups when it's in the upright, okay? It's a very singular pleasure sort of card, okay, where you only think about what makes you feel good, okay? But you are no longer dealing with this type of energy, because this is the same card that's here, but it's in the upright, okay? But now it's in the reverse, because before you couldn't see that this person was keeping you stuck, right? But now it's in the reverse because you released the toxicity that this person brought to you. And because you've released it, you've come into your much more loving, nurturing side of the Queen of Cups, okay? The next card we have here is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is definitely the counterpart to the Queen of Cups, okay? This is also a very loving, kind, nurturing king, okay? You're realizing, you're starting to focus on, people in your life that actually have the same energy as you, okay? You're no longer dealing with people that are immature, people that are, play games, things like that. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are the matching suit, okay? So your focus is on, somebody that can give you the mutual emotional kindness in return. And that's what your focus is now. You're not going to worry about people that are just going to drain your energy. To clarify the King of Cups, and this King of Cups is in the upright position, okay? So this is in the positive aspect. To clarify the King of Cups, we have the Page of Wands in reverse, and we have the Two of Wands, okay? Now with the Page of Wands in the reverse, this is about a very immature energy, like I said, and the Two of Wands is about making a decision, okay? So you have made a decision that you are no longer dealing with anyone that's immature, in their energy, people that come around, sort of play on words, play with your energy, or bring distractions in that's going to steer you away from your actual goal and your direction, okay? You made a decision to cut that type of energy out of your life, or person out of your life, okay? This could resonate in different aspects for people in their life, but this immature energy is not worth your time, okay? Because you're only going to give your time to somebody that resonates with the same energy that you bring in. Now at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. Now this Two of Pentacles is in the upright position, okay? So whatever you're doing in your life, Aries, whatever you're juggling around in your life, you're able to do it with so much ease now, okay? Whereas before, this being in the reverse, in the negative position, no matter what you tried to juggle, no matter what you tried to do, it never worked out, because you were so focused on this individual that just brought such negative energy into your life that, nothing you did ended up panning out for you, okay? And you realize that, once you release that energy, how much easier everything starts to flow for you, okay? So that's the messages for that under the deck there. For the clarification cards, we have the Moon, okay? Now the Moon, this is in the upright position, so you are realizing, you're seeing now that how much deception you were under, okay? And this is something that you were probably dealing with for a very long time, okay? The Moon also talks about the unknown, okay? As much as you are balancing yourself in your energy right now, there's still a lot of unknowns, in the direction of your future when it comes to where you want to go, what's next, okay? But I think that, you're okay with that because it's almost now you understand, like, where you were stuck for so long, okay? And why you were stuck because of the illusions that were created, okay? And now that you see that that's what held you back, you're able to move past it. So that's our messages for the tarot cards, Aries. So let's move into the oracle messages. So the first card we have, it says soulmates. It says soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. Okay. Now soulmates don't always mean a romantic partner. Soulmates can be friendships, family members, that are come into our lives to teach us many lessons. Okay. Soulmates can come in different shapes and forms. Okay. Not just a love interest. Keys on a ring is the next message. We have many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Now, in this situation, okay, if this is a romantic situation, this is somebody that perhaps maybe, try to keep you as an option, string you along, stop you from moving into your destined path, okay? But if this is not a romantic connection, this is somebody that just try to dim your light. This is somebody that tried to confuse you, somebody that tried to, confuse you with who you were, okay, and what direction you need to go into, okay, Aries? So if this is a more romantic situation, it was an actual romantic partner or somebody that you were interested in or was interested in you that sort of strung you along, okay? But if this isn't a romantic partner, this is a situation where somebody just tried to keep you stagnant, okay, and stopped your energy from moving forward. The next message we have is the main male. Now, the main male definitely represents, the emperor as well. This is somebody taking charge of the situation, okay? This is somebody ready to step into a more masculine role, okay? Now, just because the main male is here doesn't mean it's a man. It could be a female too, okay? This could be your energy, Aries, because, you show up as the emperor. So this could definitely be, you stepping into your power, just like I said with the emperor, and you're ready to take on anything that comes your way now. The next message we have, it says the sun, and it says self-express and embody truth. This card, like I said, this entire reading is about somebody trying to dim your light, Aries. So it's really ironic that the sun card has shown up here because the sun is all about illuminating, right? It's about illuminating who you are, showing the world who you are, okay? And, by taking control of your life, the decisions in your life, not allowing people to sway you, not seeing the red flags, that kept you stuck for so long. You are now starting to shine brighter than you ever did, because it's almost when someone is playing games with you and you don't know that you're playing a game, okay? And then you realize that you were being played with, and then you start to play. You now become an opponent, okay? Once you become an opponent because you realize that there's a game being played, Aries has no intention of losing. So I think that this is what happened in this situation here. Somebody tried to be a magician in your life, Aries, and, they were probably winning for a very long time until you realized that there was a game being played, and then you stepped into the emperor and decided that, the emperor doesn't lose. So you're definitely shining in your sun energy here. The next message we have here, it says purity. Purity is about, going back to the things that matter, okay? It's almost like when you have certain people in your life that you invite into your life, they are either a positive attribute to your life or a negative, okay? They can take you into a very dark place to a point where you almost lose who you are, okay? That's the type of energy that people can bring into your life. That's why it's always important to be selective of the energies that you choose to entertain in your life, okay? Because it can impact your entire energy field, okay? And I think that you're realizing now that it's time to get back to your version of yourself, the loving, the Queen of Cups energy, right? Because that's where the purity comes from your heart. So, and the final card here we have is conflict. Like I said, with conflict here showing up at the end, you don't have time for this kind of energy, okay? Because when you have this conflict in your life, or people that bring this kind of energy into your life, it takes away the purity of who you are. Because you're so focused on, it's almost like a survival thing, right? Because, I mean, look at this boat. It's being tossed around in the waves and oceans and, you know, this tumultuous waters. What else do you have to do but to try to survive, right? But when you start to survive in a situation or in your life where you feel like you're in survival, your energy changes, okay? You no longer are in the Queen of Cups. Guess who comes to the show? The Queen of Swords, right? Someone a little bit more harsher. So you tend to lose the energy of something more pure, more loving, like the Queen of Cups, okay? But that's why you have realized that you no longer want to entertain this kind of energy that brings conflict in, okay? So that's the messages I have for you, Aries. Hopefully that resonates. This could have gone either way. This could have been, you know, a personal individual reading where it's related to, you know, other aspects besides romantic, or this could be a romantic situation as well. Either way, this is somebody, you know, Aries, this is embodying your true power, your true energy, and no longer being swayed by manipulation, okay? But that's the messages I have for you, Aries. So hopefully that resonates. If that doesn't, that's okay. There'll be many other readings I'll be posting. So thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to Hidden Faces Tarot. Thank you. Bye.